we go, Twitch. Hello. Let's hope this works because it's been kind of finicky. But yeah, it's been good. It's just happening. It is the end of the weekend, which is always sad.
Yeah, that's always a bummer. Always comes too fast.
Yeah.
It's Dudley's birthday.
Ooh, did she do anything?
She's just been having like a more subdued day. She did get an ice cream cake, but she went to church and she had a nice walk and just kind of enjoyed her day from what I heard.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I need to fix this volume.
Ooh, yes. All right, we're going college. I forgot how much money it is. Let's see what we got.
Big ticket. Oh, that thing's pretty neat. Your little sub's pretty cool looking, I can't lie.
Oh, look, my classmates are animals. Makes me so happy. I'll take it. I'm officially the smartest one here.
Woo! Thanks. Ooh.
Lunch trader. Okay.
Hey, those are endangered. We're not encouraging that.
Yeah, we're not a gambling society over here. I just do what I have to do to make the money.
Ah, I see. It's like black market.
Yes, that's all I was worried about. I was like, man, what's going on over there? Oh, look at your little clam vehicle.
Isn't it great?
That's so cute.
There's enough room for one more if you wanted to join me.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can be a conch washer.
Ooh.
As opposed to a dealer or a courier.
That's
so.
Okay,
How does a seahorse courier?
I feel like those would make the same amount. No offense.
Yeah, right.
I don't.
Also,
feel like...
how does seahorse courier work? Because like a courier is the job. So like, am I becoming a seahorse?
Interesting.
How does that work? Yeah.
Wait. Well, I don't know because based on the picture, it's like you're a seahorse that's doing it. But
right.
Maybe
yeah. So
if you're not a seahorse, you just ride the seahorse.
Do I manage the seahorse? I mean, the seahorse was wearing the
maybe you are a
hat.
manager of the seahorses. Horsey? Horsies? Horses? Seahorses?
I think it's seahorses.
I think seahorses is like how kids say it. What?
Okay, next time the map zooms out, in the top left corner, there's a giant lobster like sticking out of a cave.
Ooh, okay. Hey, I'm
there's
watching
a whale
myself.
in the background.
Perfect. Okay, so it zooms out. You said on the top right?
Top, kind of left middle.
Kind of left middle. Okay.
Oh wait, no, right middle. I lied. Yeah.
Right middle. Okay.
More in the middle. If you cut into thirds, I'd say it's in the middle. But it's like it's a dark blue, and I just happened to see it moving around.
Oh, look, they have a little like obstacle course in the sports stadium.
I saw that.
Okay. Oh!
There, see it?
He's in a little cave-looking thing, a grotto or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
He is big. He's a big boy.
It's reminded me of the hermit crab in Moana.
Yeah, I wanna be shiny. Let's go ahead and get married.
That's such a great song.
It is a great song. Actually, we were talking.
My grandma. I hate my grandma.
We were talking after I finished The Princess Bride, and I was like, okay, you know, like what's one of your favorite movies of all time? And then we talked about that, and then I was like, what's your favorite animated movie of all time? And Katie just looks at Ian and she's like, Moana? And he's like, no. He was like, Into the Spider-Verse, hands down. And I was like, that is a really good movie. And the second one, if anyone has forgotten, the second one comes out June 2nd, which is amazing because it's all animated by hand, guys. Like, these movies are fantastic. It takes so long.
I might watch it just for that.
Yeah, I mean, Thomas went to one of the art conventions out in California the one year, and the people that made the movie were there, and they were like, yeah, we did it all by hand, and It took forever.
That's amazing.
It's such a unique
Yeah,
looking movie.
That's great. Yeah, I didn't realize that anyone was doing traditional animation anymore. I thought it was all digital.
Yeah, no, it almost looks that way, but they were like, no, we did every frame by hand. I'm like, holy
That's
F.
incredible.
It's like over 2 hours.
I'm gonna have to watch.
Like,
I'm gonna have to watch this.
Yes, I highly recommend it. It's got humor you would love, and the art is amazing. And the music's great.
Ooh. Yeah, I had avoided it because I generally don't like superhero movies, but this sounds like more of like an actual artistic piece, not just a cash grab.
Oh my gosh, yes. I loved it so much.
Sweet.
I think it's still on Netflix. Actually, it might be on Disney Plus now. Let me see.
I'll look for it.
Let me see. I'm curious. Into the Spider. Spider-Man is the Spider.
You know. Okay, I'm getting married just so I can see somebody else in my little passenger seat. That's the entire purpose.
Ooh. I don't know. I think Road to El Dorado, though, is still on my top. I love that movie.
That is a fun one. I haven't seen it enough times. I've only seen it like twice. I do remember enjoying it, though.
I think also Atlantis is up there.
So you're saying animated? Is that all animated, or I'm mostly hearing Disney? I think from your list.
El Dorado's DreamWorks.
Is it Disney in particular?
Spider-Verse is
it?
independent.
Okay.
Let's go, man. Let's see what happens.
Oh, the pearls of the heart.
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Eric,
Great.
get in your seat. Wait, how do we?
Oh, it looks a little cramped in there.
I don't need to find out how we have kids. I'm sure there's some way to do it. Oh, I wonder if pets. See, I wish they changed the pets to hang on the map. That you could like get like a seahorse or something.
Wouldn't that be so cute?
Right.
That'd be great.
That's another thing I gotta send to the creators.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they listen to the suggestions. Either that or my ideas aren't original, because every time I suggest something, they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got an idea, go ahead and send it their way.
But no, it's any animated film that you think is like amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give that a hard think.
I kind of feel like you're gonna have a Ghibli one up there.
For sure.
Spirited Away is a really good movie.
It is. If we're talking purely from an artistic standpoint, wait, does it have to be feature length?
No.
Okay. If we're talking purely from like an artistic standpoint, there's this incredible Walt Disney and Salvador Dali collaboration.
Ooh.
I want to say it's like 5-6 minutes long. It's not a long one. You can probably find it on YouTube. It is beautiful. It's amazing. It's just it's like a surreal painting coming to life. It's super cool.
Oh, Destino.
That sounds right.
Interesting. Oh, it's on
It's
Disney.
super
It's
cool.
on
You gotta
Disney
watch
Plus.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
It's only like 5 or 10 minutes.
It's 7 minutes long.
Yep. Okay, that's got to be the right thing then.
I need to go through all the short films they have. Actually, I want to start following like the short film the animated short film festivals. I think that'd be so cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to think for a minute. So you said favorite, just generally?
Yeah, like a movie that
So, like,
you would suggest.
not like. Oh man, that's a tough one.
And it can be for art, it can be for music, story, whatever you think is important. Because that's like what I think when I hear people's favorite songs. Like some people are very sound based, some are lyric based. So some have the whole package.
It's tough to pick one. The same as with picking a favorite like artist or favorite like song or something. Like I like them for different things. Like they all have different strengths, you know. And if we're doing like just like as far as which one I probably like watched the most times, like I keep going back to it.
Ooh, okay.
Let me give that a think. If it was strictly Disney, 100% it would be Jungle Book.
Okay. Yeah, I know you've always liked that one.
I want to be Mowgli so bad. But Expanding the horizons.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Is the problem? Like there's Disney, there's Ghibli, there's like the goofy little side movies
DreamWorks.
Cartoon Network put together. DreamWorks. Oh yeah.
Illumination. Who knows? Maybe the Mario movie will be all our favorites.
Oh my god. I will be stunned if it's even in my top 300.
Damn, she said top 300.
I have zero expectations for this movie other than annoyance.
I really want to get like tipsy or something before I go see it because I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Like soften the blow.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
don't
give
get me
me.
wrong. I want it. I
Call
want
me
them to prove me wrong. I want it to be good.
Yeah, I do too.
But I really don't think it's going to be.
Let's go
Oh my gosh, is that a nurse whale?
house.
Did you see that?
Wouldn't it be more appropriate if it's a nurse shark?
I was thinking the same thing. Okay, but anyways,
I'm trying to think.
a lot of Ghibli is fantastic, and I could go on a giant tangent about like the philosophies and artistic choices of Miyazaki and the team, as well as like Joe Hisaishi's music and all that good stuff in it.
So, what is your
I-
favorite Ghibli movie?
My favorite Ghibli. So I do like a lot of the super popular ones like Spirited Away and whatnot, but my absolute favorite is actually like the first like officially Ghibli film that Miyazaki made, which is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Oh, that's right. You're the one who told me to watch that because I remember watching it. Okay, that was a really cool
I love
movie.
it so much. I feel like it's just it has so much to say, you know?
True.
It's incredible. It's inspiring to me.
I still need to watch.
I can't watch it
Bubble.
all the time because it's so heavy, you know?
That's
was that?
true. There's a lot going on in that movie.
You said you need to watch what?
Bubble. It's the guy who
Bubble.
directed Your Name and Weathering with You in Japan.
Okay, favorite animated Your Name. Thank you for reminding me that existed. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, that new director. Yeah, he's been coming out with some really good movies.
I'm gonna have to look those up because I to this day I remember exactly how I felt when I watched that. I watched it with my friend Teeny while we were in college. I want to say it was like junior year, I think. But like after we watched it, she had already seen it. She had the DVD and wanted to show it to me. I just sat there staring at the screen. And I was like, I don't know whether to cry or laugh or smile or like every single emotion was pouring through me. I didn't know what to do. I was just stunned for like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
It's such a gorgeous movie
It's incredible.
in so many ways. And like,
Mhm.
what was I gonna say? I don't think my dog can breathe water. I want the
It's a
turtle.
dogfish. It should be a dog shark.
It should
It should be
be.
a dog shark and a catfish. Mhm.
But
Hmm?
yeah, I actually saw Your Name with Thomas in theaters, and
Did you really? Oh, I bet that's incredible.
it was so good. And then I made Cameron watch it because I was like, "This is so good."
Yeah.
And then
sure.
Katie actually has made paintings where it's the comet and everything, and I was like, "Please make me one of
Oh,
those."
wow.
Like,
That's incredible.
it's such a good movie. And then
Mm.
Weathering with You, when he announced that one and it was coming over to theaters in the U.S., I was like, the premise kind of sounds
Mhm.
dumb, but it
Mhm.
ended up being a really good movie. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. I haven't tried it, so don't spoil it for me.
Of
I know
course.
nothing about it.
Yes, of course.
But that, okay.
Yeah,
good
that
to know.
that guy,
Ooh.
he's up and coming. He's got some good stuff out there for the last couple of years. Let me
Hey,
see.
one of these actually is part of my job. Except it pays less. Bummer.
Oh, he actually has Voices of a Distant Star is his. 5 centimeters per second. The
Ooh.
Garden of Words. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
That sounds interesting.
He's got some interesting ones. Oh, so he didn't make Bubble. Who made Bubble? Oh, he made Suzumi. Oh, wait, what is this? Is this... Which one is this? It's from last year. What is it? Interesting. I'll have to watch it. It looks really good. Makoto
Alright.
Shinkai. Okay.
That's the director, or
Yeah, that's the
what's
director's
that name?
name.
Okay, cool.
I'll have to check out some of this stuff. So who made Bubble? Because I know Bubble apparently is really good. Whee! I don't know how that counts as a spin, but you know what? Whatever. Oh, and the last one. Alright, give me a house. Give me a house.
House.
No! Stupid taxes.
I always thought it was really goofy, the phrase, the only certain things in life are death and taxes.
Lol.
But now that I am a tax-paying adult, I really feel it very hard.
That is me.
Mhm.
This is me.
Oh my gosh. Don't bring up that era of my life.
Such a
Thank
good
you.
song.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. We gotta go with the Charlie. It's got a jellyfish on it.
Dude.
Oh, that's cool. The
That's
thermal
really
dorms.
cool.
Oh, so like it's a thermal vent. That's really funny.
That's like where SpongeBob would keep the blue jellies.
Oh, for sure. I can see that. It's like a butterfly garden, but it's a jellyfish garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too cute. Give me that.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, stop it, computer. Chill. There you go. Ah, dang it! I landed on yours again. Shit! Stop taking my money. I want a house. That's all I want.
So I haven't used perfume in ages, and I went to Ulta today, and I happened to see one that I thought smelled interesting, and so now I'm wearing it, and I'm just deeply confused because every time like I move my wrist up and near my face, I'm like, why do I smell like that?
Why do I?
Gotta risk it for the biscuit. But yeah, fun fact: Pacifica has a small line of. Okay, there you go. I'm paying you back. Has a small line of a couple of perfumes, and the flower moon one smells delightful.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's got like jasmine and peach and something else. I forget. Board game. I'd so much rather board game than go to school. Let's be real here.
I love finding new smells. I like. I've been like going through candles like nobody's business because I love like the new smells.
Okay, you know Village Candle?
No, what is that?
That's like a brand of candle. It's the one that Publix carries.
Oh, okay. Village candles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the Cub, which is like my local grocery store, carries that brand as well. And I found so I really like the outdoor scents, particularly like the pine or cedar or whatever.
Okay.
You know those? That's generally like the only thing I get because everything else smells like food, which smells great, but just makes me hungry. But I found one they had that was like clementine and cedar or something like that, and it's been my favorite candle so far.
Ooh,
I am obsessed with it.
cedar.
I've already almost killed it, and I just bought it. So
Mm.
keep an eye out for it, because I know you have that brand near you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Village spring scents. I love scents that are like lavender or oceany or rain.
Ooh.
I
I
wish
do have
they...
a lavender candle for my bedroom.
Yes, that's what. Ooh, yes. I know that like.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think.
All right, which one?
Ooh, I'm gonna
one?
say my vote is top right.
I was thinking the same thing. Okay. Tech Comment was the worst one.
Damn.
We suck.
I was about to be
It's
like,
still a
great minds
profit.
think alike? Question mark. I was like,
Let's go. Get a little more cash money. Oh, are we at Atlantis or something? What's going on here?
ooh.
Dang it. That was a nice thought.
I'm happy you at least got
That was
house. I like that I got to
was
write
a
a
fun
manta
map.
ray. Oh, all right.
What about riding a manta ray?
That's why I got to ride at the end.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was too easily distracted.
This octopus does not look amused.
Oh yeah, honestly, he's giving me Squidward.
Yeah, right?
Like he's just here because he has to be. Like he's waiting to clock out. He's like, would y'all hurry up?
Dang, right at the end.
Hey, let's go.
You know, that diving suit is probably so heavy you probably couldn't walk, so it doesn't matter.
It is. You're right. All right.
Let's see.
Collect all my things.
Okay. Now, can I put the same coat? No, I can't because you have to pick a different mat.
Right. Let me. As soon as I work my way through all these little
You
puzzle
are
pieces,
fine.
there we
Take your
go.
time.
Okay. Quit lying. I so have internet.
I so have internet.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I gotta close it and reopen it. That'll take just a second.
You got this.
Ooh. Bubble. An abandoned Tokyo overrun by bubbles. Wow, what a prop to have. As a fateful meeting. Ooh, that sounds cool. Okay, anyways. Let's open this back up. So you want to do the Sweet Haven?
Yes. Okay, let's take a look here.
Have you gotten your Girl Scout cookies yet? It's Girl Scout cookie season.
Girl, I don't even know if I get them around here.
Really? You haven't checked like Walmart or something?
I haven't seen any.
You haven't seen any little kiddos running around?
No. I did see
They're
someone with a
everywhere
lemonade
over
stand on
here.
their driveway, but I was like, nah.
Oh, cute. Okay.
But I did make cake batter
Yes.
cookies recently, so I should be good for a minute.
Ooh, what's a cake batter cookie?
So apparently it's this thing that you take, literally just buy cake, like the cake box, and then so you just buy cake mix, and then when you bring it home, you only add a half cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and then you dip them onto a cookie pan like cookies, and then you make
Okay.
cookies out of the cake batter. So it tastes like cake.
Oh, interesting. So is it like a cakey texture, would you say, or is it chewy,
It is a
crisp?
softer cookie than normal. And what I'm
Okay.
doing is I bought like the icing that I wanted to go with it, and I just ice the top of the cookie before I eat it. So it tastes like a little piece of cake.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
So what kind of cake did you get? Like funfetti? What'd you get?
No, I'm pretty basic. I am a yellow cake and fudge icing kind of person.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Oh man,
Love fudge icing.
that's hard to beat.
Well, we both went for cardio and chose the bike. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta earn this candy.
We gotta earn it. We gotta get rid of the candy off of ourselves before the end. I love
Oh,
them.
so you went for a galaxy for your little profile picture.
I
thing.
never change it.
Interesting.
Space is like my favorite
Oh.
thing, so I never change it.
Oh, that's fair.
But I like that I
always
almost
try to
have
use whatever the theme is.
I almost have like a mixer blade as my scepter, and I'm okay with this.
I see that. Oh yeah, you got like a little wisp.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cute. And you got like little strawberries in your hair. Oh, that's adorable.
Let's go for
Oh,
your
I
list.
go first. Yeah, let's flip flop. I'll do college.
I could not see you in a life where you didn't go to college.
If I thought I could do something without it, I would.
Well, actually, I went on a date recently, and the guy works like in IT. He's like a level 1 or 2 in IT. And I was like, oh, so you know how to code and everything? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool. What school did like you go to? And he was like, oh, I don't have a degree. I like self-taught myself. And now I do it.
I've heard of that.
I was like, that
Yeah,
is
like
crazy.
there's so many tips and stuff on about like coding online that you don't even have to do. Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, so you taught yourself everything. He was like, yeah, I paid for online courses and like I just taught myself and now I'm getting certifications. And I was like, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Like
That's some incredible motivation and,
I
and,
know.
like, intrinsic willpower. Like I really needed that like classroom structure to get things done.
Same. I really like lectures and stuff, and I love that. I think it's so much fun.
Oh, for sure.
And like I was talking to Kate recently because, you know, it's kind of interesting to hear how the students, because she teaches 8th grade at the moment, and it's kind of interesting to hear like how the students treat the classroom so much more differently now.
Really? Can you explain?
Yeah, it's kind of like self-motivation is really, really hard to come by nowadays in these kids.
Aw.
And I'm like, that's crazy. And she's like, the parents are caring, the teachers care, but like kids, like it's like homework, like never. They never want to do their homework. And I'm like, you know, I think like when I was in 8th grade, now bear in mind, I know that like city, economic stats, like all these things take in part, but when I was in 8th grade, I don't remember the majority being don't do homework. The majority of us wanted to see who was doing better. Like, or like we would still do our homework, but some people just may not have cared what kind of grade it was, but they still did it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Most folks that I know of, me included, it's just that if it was for a grade, we did it. Just for the sake of not having the 0, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't necessarily care about it, we didn't want to do it or whatever, but like, if it was for a grade or you knew you were going to get screwed over if you didn't do it or whatever, then absolutely you did it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it might have been the 5 minutes before they took off the assignment. But,
Definitely
like,
been
it,
there.
You know?
Oh, hell yeah.
So interesting. So are there any ideas why this is an issue? Like, what is, like, where did the motivation go?
I don't know, and that's what I've been trying to think to myself, because like of course I've studied social media and stuff like that and technology, and I'm just like, I wonder what kind of like what that does to people's inner like persona, I guess, or like how they communicate with themselves. Like I'm not really sure if that's been like a great, I don't know, like social media, don't get me wrong, I work in social media every day. I know it has pros and cons, but just trying to think about it from like how young some of these kids, because I didn't have social media until like what, 10th grade? Maybe?
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah, like 9th or 10th grade, like high school.
I mean, I technically had before that, but I just played the fun like word puzzles.
Yeah, I think we had MySpace when we were in middle school, but I wasn't allowed to
We did.
play MySpace or like have a MySpace.
I had one, but all I did was made a never-ending line of like images, and I would make like outfits with the images.
That's adorable.
I did not use it socially whatsoever.
That is so cute.
It was exclusively HTML coding.
Honestly, if MySpace was still around and I had to do ads on it or something for a client, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch some training videos because I have not touched it. So, I didn't even know that was a thing. But like, you know, Facebook, Instagram, like, I mean, they all kind of started coming one after the other, and now that it's available at such an early age, I don't know what that does.
Yeah, I can't imagine like self-image or like thinking that you're gonna make it big doing that.
Ooh,
like, it's
that's a good
because
point.
they think they're all gonna become famous. Like, is that the logic?
Maybe that's a good point, especially with TikTok and everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never thought of that. That it's actually like a career in some minds of kids now. Interesting. Because yeah, when I was growing up, that would never be a thing.
Right, like the internet was for goofing around and posting funny videos.
Yeah, it wasn't really meant to be taken seriously.
Right.
Interesting. I don't know. Ooh, let's go
Part of
bigger.
me also wonders, like, is like, are they just being super like, oh, what is the word? Like pessimistic, like they don't think they have a future because of like, you know, like plagues and global warming and wars and all that. Like, do they think there's not a point?
I would feel shocked about that because I don't think so. There's a theory called uses of gratifications theory, which basically states that like you use social media and whatnot for like a reason. And I feel like for a lot of us at this age, it's humor, of course, like entertainment, but information is also a pretty big use. And I don't know if that use is really existing among kids.
Okay.
Because, like, I go on Twitter just so I can see what's trending and, like, what people are talking about, but I also go on there to laugh. But I also can kind of, like, judge the difference. Like, I don't know how kids are even telling the difference between what's real and what's not anymore, because I honestly sometimes even can't do that.
Well, I had to get rid of most of my social media, like, especially things like Instagram or like things like that are more visual, because like I can't tell these days what's photoshopped.
Yeah.
I cannot. And I started feeling so bad. I was like, dang, I suck compared to these people.
It's so awful.
It is. I had to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't get thoughts like that. It doesn't happen as often now that I'm a bit older, but like I still come across where I'm like, man, I used to look like that. Like, or man, I wonder if I could, you know, get that kind of body again or something. But then, like, I have to remember that everybody's different as long as you're healthy and, like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes it sounds like bullshit when I try to talk myself out of it because I'm like, let's be honest, like, you want to look better some days. But, like, also, like, you don't look bad. You just look bad when it's compared. So.
Right, there's completely unrealistic, completely fake images online trying to tell us that that's the ideal. Which, first off, is artificially adjusting what we think is ideal, and second off, that ideal is completely unrealistic. Like, it would require plastic surgery no matter what your genetics.
Right. And actually, I saw something trending now because I saw that there's a filter on TikTok going around that is a symmetry filter. And so some people are basically showing off if they do the symmetry filter and they show that their face doesn't look any different. And they're like, I have a symmetrical face, so I'm really pretty. And I'm like, yes, because the first thing I look at when I interact with a person is how, like, lopsided is your face.
Well, that's like an old, like, evolution theory of, like, sexual selection thing, like more symmetrical faces, like better genetics, healthier, blah blah blah. It's really not that big of a deal.
Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense, like, a long time ago when different factors were in play. Maybe, like, if a bear ate my arm, it's like, whoa, you don't have 2 arms, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, in theory, it's on, like, a much, like, more extreme scale to where it's, like, noticeable. Like, if you got, like, one eye way bigger than the other, it's like, alright, you didn't develop correctly. You know?
That is true.
Which, like, it's not something you're consciously thinking. It's, like, a subconscious, you know, like how you get the ickies if someone is, like, dirty or, like picks up something dirty and tries to eat afterwards, you know? It's those subconscious ickies that, like, you instinctively are like, I don't want to deal with that, you know?
No, that's fair. That'd be interesting if, like, people who put on their profiles and stuff where they're like, oh, I'm just really good at reading people. I'm like, or are you just looking at symmetry? Like, you're just like, oop, that one eye. I have a bad feeling about this person.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Also, I just want to say I love that you're a recipe librarian. I think that would be such a cool job.
Me too. My friend, you know her, Dudley, the one whose birthday is today, was telling me I should consider making a cookbook. I was like, oh man, maybe once I'm a few decades in, but I'll certainly consider it at that point.
Oh yeah, if you ever need someone to lay out the foundation of the book, like the actual what the pages would look like, let me know. I'll go and I'll go in Adobe, cook something up.
Fun. I'll let you know. I'll keep you in my thoughts.
Yeah.
But I got so many random recipes. If you ever need a recipe for something random, I probably got it.
Yeah, I actually, Amelia's birthday is on the 1st, and I got her a recipe book for her to fill in because she's never had something to put them all in one place. So they're usually all on her phone or there's stuff that her mom gave her. And I was like, So I tried to make, because I know it takes a lot to do that. Like, it's a lot of time to take that and write down. So the one I got has, like, pretty foundational ingredients, like eggs and stuff like that at the top with boxes. So you can just put a number in there instead of writing it down.
Oh,
And then it comes with tabs. So if you have different kinds of recipes, you can tab out in the book. It has, like, conversion charts and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's a pretty cute book. And what's funny about it is if you go looking for like a recipe kind of book to fill in, a lot of them go for design over usage, because all the ones that were really cute looking had like it was just like blank lines in the book. Like I could have gotten that from Dollar General. But like if you want one that actually comes with cool stuff on the inside, they might not be the ones that you think look the best. So you know,
okay,
kind of interesting.
yeah, what I've been meaning to do is get a Rolodex and just put them on hand-to-hand, write them on little note cards, and you can flip through them. And then for like the different tabs, for like the different sections, it would be like the different like food groups, so to speak.
Oh, that's
Meal
cool.
types, whatever. I've been meaning to try to do that. Right now, most of mine are on a documents folder in my computer that I just call recipe box. And then I have a few that are just pictures on my phone of like written down things.
Yeah, and I mean,
they're like my mom's, and I didn't want to take them from her.
that's kind of I actually, you know, I haven't seen a lot of Rolodexes anymore, but like I think they're so cool. And I would totally
They're
get
so
one
fun.
and just like put video games that I haven't beaten in there. Be like, which one am I gonna play this time?
I feel like there's some untapped uses for Rolodexes. They don't need to go out of existence just yet.
I agree. Ooh, the macaroons. Wait, are those macarons or
Oh,
no? It says
that's
macaroon.
It says macaroon, but they look like macarons.
I'm going this one, baby.
They need to educate themselves.
Perfect. Beautiful. Take yes.
Yummy. Love a good macaroon.
Yeah, my sister loves those. They're not my favorite dessert. I like things that are usually moist and squishy. That sounds so wrong, but I mean in desserts. I feel like that wouldn't make sense for the dating world, but it's okay. But anyway.
I mean, you know, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Everyone likes something.
So going into PG-13, when we were watching The Princess Bride, and apparently one of the quotes that they say in there is, they're like sword fighting. It's like the Carrie, his character, and then the Spaniard, and they're fighting, and he's like, yeah, you're doing really well. And then he's like, but I have something to tell you that you don't know. And he's like, tell me. And he's like, I'm not actually left-handed. And then he starts fighting even better because he was using his non-dominant hand. And I'm like, what if I was just giving someone a hand job and they're having such a good time? And I'm like, I have something to tell you, bro. What? I'm not actually left-handed. And then I just like take them to the moon, and it's like, whoa, like, who knew?
Oh, that's too funny.
I was just like, it's a perfect opportunity to use this line. And then they'll be like, wait, is that from Princess Bride? And then we just get into this awesome
That would
conversation.
be so niche. That'd be so niche. Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Ooh, I can sell.
I love it.
Yes, let's do it. All right. Which one do you think?
Bottom middle.
Oh my gosh, Sharon, I was thinking the same one. Damn it, no.
Alright. Ooh, why are you fighting me?
We go this one? No, still no. Okay.
Ooh.
This
One more
one?
shot.
Damn.
Dang.
Okay, it was kind of in the
Oh,
middle.
we had a delayed reaction.
Dang.
You see, the best one was in the top right. We had a delayed reaction. That was our problem.
Oh, so whatever one we're feeling, we gotta pretend like it's the next one.
Right. Alright, so the next time one of us sells a house, it's the bottom middle.
Bottom middle, yes. We will not forget.
Yes. I'm gonna laugh if that's right.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have figured it out. It's gonna be beautiful. Also, since you are an animal person and you have a cat, I'm curious on your advice. So I have had a foster cat now for 3 weeks, She is 5 years old.
Okay.
She's she's like a 9-pound cat. Regardless, she is scared shitless. I've never had a cat this terrified of the world. She was found on the side of the street pregnant, and she gave birth and everything. They fixed all that, but she is still like, well, she's not aggressive at all. She just hides and will not come out on her own when there are people in the room. She also does not like the litter box. She will not use the litter box. She pees around the litter box and poops around the litter box.
Interesting.
And she will not eat until it is dead of night and she knows I'm asleep.
Interesting.
So I already have her in her own room. Like, she's in the visitor room all on her own. Everything's in there. But I don't know, because it has been 3 weeks. And, like, she makes, like, some weird glimpses of progress, but it's, like, progress on her own accord. When I'm in the room, none of that progress happens, like, actively. If that makes sense. So I'll see, like, a toy moved, or I'll see, like, she's actually eaten or something, but it never happens when anyone's in the room. It's always when she's alone.
Gotcha.
I don't know what else to do.
Does she have her kittens with her, or where are they?
No, they've been weaned off about 2 weeks before I got her.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so she's trying to be a cat again, which I know sucks, and it sounds like the person who had her before probably wasn't really great. So I'm just trying to think of how, one, to get her to go in the litter box and be fine with that, but two, also to just be really trusting in people again, and I just don't. Like, such a sweet cat, but...
Yeah. So, I'm not an animal behaviorist, so please keep that in mind.
Of course.
But... for just an initial, like, idea of something to, like, maybe try for the litter box is having it be, like, an enclosed space, like, rather than just, like, an open pan. Because I know, like... Even so, you know, Milo's not skittish or anything, but like when he had a litter box that was out in the open, then he had a separate one that just lived in his kennel, and like his kennel stayed open for him to come and go until like I had to lock him up for some reason. Then it was just there ready to go. He always favored the one in the kennel. I don't care where it was.
Interesting.
And I think that's because he had that like extra guard around him. You know, like cats love boxes because they're guarded. They have less things they have to focus on to like not be attacked, you know?
Okay.
So like you might consider that might make her feel a little bit more comfortable. I don't know.
Interesting.
If she was outside, she might not be fully registering that litter is for going to the bathroom in. You might bring some outside substrate inside, so maybe like some leaves or like a little dirt or something like that, and put that in the litter box to like help her realize, oh hey, this is where it's supposed to go. Or whenever she does, something that just generally helps when potty training, whenever she has an accident, put that stuff into the litter box, because wherever all cats, no matter what species they are, they like to use a latrine. So essentially, they establish one spot they like to go potty, then they do use that spot over and over and over again. So if there's the scent of going potty there, then they're like, okay, this is the spot to go potty.
So it's interesting because I've been putting any like poop or any of that in there. I've been doing that since the beginning. The weird thing is, and I don't know if it's the color of the carpet or something, but she will scratch up the carpet when she poops on the carpet. So I think she thinks the carpet is just litter.
Interesting.
And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's not like the carpet is completely
you just have the
torn
carpet
up.
right there? So it's just the carpet? It's not like a liner or something like that you have down?
No, so yeah, so it's carpeted all the way throughout except for the kitchen and bathrooms and stuff. But the room she's in is fully carpeted. And then so I started putting a pee pad down because I was like, okay. And she'll scratch with the pee pad, which I've had a cat do that before. They'll use the litter box and then come out and scratch. And there's even a scratch post in there that is knocked over at times when I come in. So I know she's trying to play with it. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on. Like, I don't know, like...
Yeah, it's just gonna take some trial and error. That scratching is probably her trying to, like, bury her business. 'Cause
That's
the
what I
cats
thought.
just always do that. What what Milo does is it looks like he's wiping his paws because he'll go in the litter box and then he'll like reach for the wall for some goofy reason, and it looks like he's wiping his paws off. It's really goofy.
Aw.
Um. Okay. Oh, Tectonic, you're gonna make me close it again? That's so annoying.
Here, I'll set up and we can do you want to do one more or two more?
I think 24. Let's do 2 more.
Okay.
But so that was the potty part. As far as behavior goes, you're just gonna have to let her come to you, you know? Like, whatever it was that she went through clearly was a lot, and it's not just gonna magically go
Right.
away after a couple of weeks. Like, she's waiting for you to do whatever it is that she's, like, been conditioned to expect. Whatever that is. So just be patient, be quiet, no sudden movements, you know, let her do her own thing. Have her having her own space is really great. Lots of quiet.
Yes.
You know, nobody running around like a banshee. Leaving lots of spots for her to hide. Which one are we doing?
Space.
Outer space? Okay. I just want to make sure so I can theme my outfits and everything.
Sure.
Yeah, you just give her lots of time. Who knows how long it could take. It totally depends on the cat. It's going to depend on what she went through. It's going to be hard to predict. Just give her the space to grow.
So here's my thing though. So she is already 5 years old, which one already makes it harder for her to get adopted usually. So do you think if she, for some reason, somehow down the road, she opens up and everything, do you think it's smart to put her back out for adoption, or do you think it's better that I just keep her?
I really couldn't tell you. I've heard any number of stories of like a cat being super like in themselves and like skittish of everything, and then the right person adopts them and they just suddenly relax and come out of their shell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would not burden yourself with keeping her unless you genuinely wanted her and would
Okay.
enjoy having her. Just giving her that space, that quiet space to exist in for now is a lot.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
And that was our animal behavioral segment.
And again, I am no expert. I'm sure there's some great Jackson Galaxy articles and videos out there for you to consult with.
Yeah, I've been trying to look stuff up and consult just random people. We also have like the foster group stuff on Facebook, so I try to ask. It's just it's
Yeah,
very
it sounds like you're doing everything right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. It's super interesting. Yeah, it sounds like you're doing everything as well as you can. Just give it time. Ooh, that's a cool bike.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like Star Wars or something.
I think I only have like space for one other person though, so. So how's Milo? Speaking of cats.
He's good. He's currently licking his toes. He was in my lap briefly. That's why I said, "Why are you biting me?" He decided to crawl into my lap and was purring and everything, and then looked at my arm and like nibbled it. I was like, "What the heck, man?
What the How old is he now?
I don't deserve this." He's 5.
Oh. He's still got a long way to go.
Baby. Mhm. He's in the younger stage of adulthood, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
Once it's warmed up enough outside, we'll go venture around out, since it, where I live isn't like super busy with cars and stuff, so he'll actually enjoy it.
Oh, that's good. Do you have like any kind of backyard area or porch or balcony or anything?
I got like a little like porch-ish area, like it's like the pavement for my sidewalk essentially is just kind of like bigger, so there's room for like a table or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But like the main thing is that like first off I'm on like a side road as it is, and then the road that my apartment's actually on is like a dirt road that's just these couple of apartments, and then I'm all the way at the end of the dirt road. So like it's very quiet, other than like neighbor dogs. That's about it.
Oh, that's
But that's just a
awesome.
matter of timing. Yeah, so it's like very conducive for him getting to like go stretch his legs and explore a bit.
Aw.
Yeah, so I'm real happy because the last apartment I was in, he could enjoy the balcony that I had, but that was about it because the parking lot people were constantly coming and going, and cars really stress him out. So I didn't want to do that to him.
Aw. Poor baby.
Yeah.
Didn't Lum just walk with you down to the washer and dryer?
I did do that once or twice, just walking around inside the building, but like that's not really.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not the same.
Yeah, it's some enrichment, but not quite what we're hoping. I have
Okay.
the most happiness. Is that what I just said?
Yeah, you're happier than me.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I just suddenly realized that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you're just
To win.
happier life, happier wife.
That's right.
So have you found any cool places up there that are restaurants, bars, anything like that?
Oh yeah, there's a couple fun ones. There's a cidery literally right next to me. If I was ambitious, I could walk to it, but like really, it's more of like a 5-minute drive because it's on the highway.
Oh, okay.
So there's that, and it's really good. Ooh. See, I like the look of the Space Shuttle house, but you gotta go with the higher price thing, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, big yawn. I was a fan. Oh, restaurants. There's a really cool one that's down in downtown. That's like super old. Like it was like opened like when this place became a town,
Oh, wow.
like 1890 something. Oh, it's super cool, and it's like it's actually stayed in business this entire time.
Oh, wow.
It's super cool.
That's pretty
And I get some pretty
impressive.
good food. Yeah, they have some pretty darn good food too. Although I heard they changed management. Hopefully they don't change too much. Yeah, that was really good. What else? What else? What else? Oh, there's a fantastic burrito place. Fantastic. Like I have to go in like kind of weird hours. Like I have to get like a 3 p.m. like late lunch or something like that if I don't want to like wait in line forever because it's super popular.
Okay.
But it's like just this cute little family-run burrito place, and it's delicious, and they're all so sweet.
Aw,
Oh, it's great.
that's
All right,
cool.
what did I say? Bottom middle?
Yes. Aw,
Oh, that's not right.
okay. Oh, you get one more chance?
I do. What do you think?
I'm thinking bottom left.
Bottom left? That's okay. That's still pretty good.
Okay, second highest. Or second to highest.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you come visit, or when you come visit, I'll have to take you
Mhm.
to the Speakeasy bar. Because it's the one that's
Oh,
actually a speakeasy from the 1920s that they just renovated.
oh, okay. I've been to one that like acts like it's a speakeasy, like you have to go in a phone booth and they slide it open for you.
Oh yeah,
Have
that
you been to
one
that?
where I'm at, that is a real speakeasy.
Oh, that is that the one you're talking about?
Yes, that is my favorite place here.
Okay. I've only gotten to walk through it because I was on a date there, and he was like, "You gotta see this," and so like it was full, like they were at capacity, but we said that he just wanted to show me the place.
Oh my
before we
gosh, their
left,
drinks are
so
so good, dude.
oh really? Okay, we gotta go. We
Yeah,
gotta go.
because like they also do a thing that Chase and I did the last time we went, where now you tell the bartender, oh, I'm feeling this kind of liquor, and then they're like, what kind of vibe are you feeling? And then you tell them a vibe, and they make an original drink right there.
Oh, that's too fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's perfect for me because I don't have like classic mixed drink names off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so like if there's a menu, like I love going for that, or if like a bartender has like a signature thing they really like to make, I'll go for that. But like otherwise, I end up keeping it really simple because I don't feel like looking stuff up.
No, I'm the same. The
Um,
only one I know that's like a go-to thing
Yeah.
for me is called Sex on the Beach, and it just gives a reason for all my friends to laugh.
Mhm.
So, um,
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's
it's a
good.
great drink. I'm just like,
That tastes good.
ooh, I'm scared.
I figured you'd be a white Russian kind of gal since it's got milk in it.
Dude, that is what everyone says, but it is one of the first drinks I had, and I hated it.
Oh really? I
Yes.
think it sounds disgusting as well. I won't lie.
It has
I haven't
Kahlua,
tried it.
and I
It
hate
doesn't sound good.
Kahlua.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was milk and vodka.
It's milk, Kahlua, and something because it's always been known as the white girl drink because it's a coffee drink.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just milk and vodka. So I was like, oh, that's perfect.
So we're both right. It is vodka, coffee liqueur or Kahlua, and cream.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was actual milk, not cream. Okay.
No, it's like a
Interesting. Yeah,
Bailey's
that-
kind of cream, like a
Oh,
not
okay,
Bailey's
yeah, I can
necessarily, but
understand
just
why
like a
it's
thick cream.
popular.
Yeah.
I can see why that's popular.
But that's
That
why
makes
it's like
sense.
a white girl drink because it's literally like a coffee.
Mm.
And I don't drink
Okay,
coffee,
yeah,
so
that
I was
makes
like,
sense. Me neither. Okay, yeah, that makes way more sense. Okay.
yeah. I did actually have a cranberry
Oh,
vodka. No. Yeah. I had a cranberry vodka at this other place I really like here called Neon Moon because it has a light up dance floor, which is beautiful.
Ooh, that's cool.
And they actually made some really good drinks there too. I was very impressed.
Okay.
But
There
yeah.
was a really cool place in where was that? Was it Denver? It was Cleveland, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll have to really think about it to figure out what the name of the place was. I think it was in Cleveland though. But like it was like a really like pretty like high class like bar kind of thing, where it's got like speakeasy vibe and everything. And
Okay.
I definitely got a drink that he lit lights on fire as he's making it, like is pouring it back. Oh, it's the coolest thing. Oh my gosh. that was
That's
great.
so neat.
I got it exclusively so I could watch him make it. That's the entire reason I picked it.
Yeah, when we
Feels
went to
great, though.
when Jacob and I went to Disney World for New Year's, we got a reservation at one of the Star Wars bars, but it was after park close. And so we went in there and each drink is like $20, of course, but
Of course.
but we got one that came with dry ice in it, and that was really weird.
Interesting. Dry
And
ice was in it.
Yes, dry ice was in it, and then it also had they also had a drink where it came with this fizz on the top, and it actually numbs your lips, and that was one of the weirdest drinks I'd ever had.
Yeah, that sounds like a one-way ticket to spilling it everywhere. Like you can't quite feel if you got your lips
You're
on
just like
glass or
drinking it, and you're
something.
like, you're missing by just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's like when you like try to like drink a milkshake even with like a straw, like after you like
Oh
get
my
dental
gosh,
work
yeah.
done, you know? like I can't tell what I'm doing. Am I doing it right? Like I think I'm doing it.
I've definitely been one of those people that had the straw in the drink and then just tilted it backwards. So I'm like, oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Dang. So what? I wonder if probably somewhere in the 500,000s is the lowest.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I sold it for.
How much did you
It's
pay?
like the
So it's already
lowest option.
200,000 profit. Ooh.
Mhm.
I would
Yes,
take
those
it.
are it's a, you take this. Okay. Oh dang it! The one I was gonna click was right.
Oh really?
Ah.
Oh no.
Dang it! No, this is the safe option. We're fine.
We're
fine. We're doing well. We're still millionaires. It's fine.
Beautiful. I just needed a one. Let's go. That is true. I could get a house later, but I really do want a house. House is over marriage, am I right?
Mm-hmm. House over spouse.
House. Ooh, the girl code.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's that place. There's Neon Moon. We also, so this is not going to sound very smart, everybody, but it's okay because I had a drunk friend with me, and he's a man, so hopefully he looked intimidating.
All right.
He was trying to sell his podcast, which is, now I have to say it. It's Nano Nat 1. Wait, am I even saying that right? Another Nat 1. There we go. Another Nat 1. Look it up.
Another Nat 1.
Yeah, D&D podcast. Look it up. It's really funny. Season 2 is about to drop.
They're great. They're real funny.
They're really funny.
Aces,
So
what kind of questions
another Nat 1. I'll probably start. If he actually pays me, I'll actually put it on my channel now. I'll probably just put it on my channel for fun. But anyway, yeah, totally funny. They put a lot of work into it. It's not just a side hustle. They put a lot of time and money into it. Anyway, so he was trying to promote it because I let him get drunk for the night, since he was visiting. And he was talking to these like 6 guys who were just walking away from the bar because he'll just go up to people and be like, "Hey, do you like D&D?" Which is so not embarrassing for me at all.
Wow.
And so
oh, what a guy.
So I see these people that he was talking to in the bar, and they were walking out on the street, and I rolled down the window and I was like, "Here, just yell another Nat 1 at them or something, or throw a business card." And so he starts talking to them, and he's like, one of the guys just looks at me instead, and he's like, "Hey, can you ride us to the next bar we need to go to, because it's pretty far from here, and like we don't want to walk the whole way." And I was like, 6 guys, I'm driving an SUV. I was like, "Sure, get in." So I had these 6 strange guys in my car, and we drove to this new bar that I now know about, which is awesome. They serve food, my friends, a full menu. I'm talking real food, like burgers and shit, until 6 in the morning, guys. Until 6 in the morning. So if you don't want to settle for like McDonald's or Waffle House or anything like that, you can actually
Waffle House is not settling.
You can actually go get an amazing patty melt or something at this place. Like, they actually have some really good food. And it's not that expensive at all. It's like amazing. I see why they make money. So found that place. That's amazing.
Good to know. I will say in the future, do that. I don't care if our friend was with you. Don't do that.
I've learned my lesson.
You were grossly outnumbered.
One of them was a Birmingham cop, which I find hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Birmingham cop. So we had a lovely conversation about politics. But yeah, found that place. We also always have the video game bar. Beautiful place.
Oh yeah, that place is fun.
Always have that place, and they also have a venue that's attached to it, and they've had a disco DJ, which was amazing.
Ooh.
But yeah, I like trying to find new places, and I enjoy it. So I'm like,
yeah, you're in a good place to look for hole in the walls for sure.
Yes, and then Atlanta's not too far, so you know, living somewhere in a huge vicinity around that, it's like nice to make a whole weekend or something out of it.
Let's see, Birmingham is what? Would that be like an hour from Atlanta? You
2.
think? 2 hours.
With the time change, so 3.
Oh. Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Am I lapsing? I thought Auburn was 45 minutes. Was it an hour and 45 minutes?
It's an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Okay.
With a time change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not bad
Gotcha.
from either place.
Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. Especially where we used to live. That
oh
was
yeah,
like 4 hours. Even though it was geographically closer.
Yeah, which makes no sense.
Highways are stupid.
Yeah, the structure's not great.
That's fine. We lived somewhere that wasn't deemed important at the time.
And now it's earning
fine.
its name. And there's also a place in Atlanta that I really want to go for my birthday this year. That is called Round One. Ooh, I'm not smart enough to be an engineer, but I'm gonna take it. But it is a Japanese-owned company, and it has everything. It has arcade games from international countries. It has a batting cage. It has individual karaoke rooms.
Really?
Axe throwing. It's got everything.
It's got like Asian style karaoke.
Yeah.
I've been dying to go to one of those since I got back into this continent.
Yeah, no, they have one. I'm so excited to go.
Yes! Oh, that's great.
And I love that they're actually owned by Japanese people because I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense why they would do it. But it looks amazing and I really want to go. And especially because I love, what's the one Korean dance machine? Oh, Rainbow Stardom. I love that dance machine. It's so great.
Oh, that's fun. I'm not familiar with that one. All I know is DDR.
DDR is also fun. This one though,
I always hurt my ankles because I never hit the pads right.
Yeah, no. So Cameron's younger sister actually is really good at it, and so she taught me how to get better at it, and I've really enjoyed it now.
Ooh, is there a secret? Are you willing to share while we're
yes, of
streaming?
course. I'll have to stream my strategies, but if you're playing in the actual arcade version, which is how it's meant to be played, so I do have a PS2 mat. Like, I could play it here, but it's not gonna be as easy. For multiple reasons. But if you play in the arcade versions, and you hold on to the bar, you can actually like get really fast at it.
Okay.
The bar is meant to be held.
Okay, I figured it was just for like clumsy people.
No, literally you put your hands behind you and you can actually hit more of the things. Like, it's amazing how much it helps.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I actually got the X. But no, Rainbow Stardom is actually, they had it at one of the conventions here in Birmingham. And it is a game that instead of DDR where you have the arrows, it is a rainbow LED dance floor. And it's able to track where both your feet are, no matter where they are on the mat. So,
that's so cool.
You can actually dance. Like, people have been breakdancing on this machine. Like, it is insane what people can do on this machine.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Yes, I will send a video
called, like,
because
Rainbow something?
it's called Rainbow Stardom.
Rainbow Stardom.
It should be.
That's great.
I'm gonna make sure that's actually the name of it because I wish it was like a more Rainbow Dancing Machine. Rainbow Dancing Machine competition. Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Now I got one to even it out. Ooh, that's true. I do like that one. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna loop us all the way back to the beginning.
Okay.
Our conversations. Dang it. Okay, so for some reason, every single time I'm playing this game, I'm having to reopen it. Okay, at least it's working. Anyways, so we discussed our favorite animated movies, but we didn't discuss our favorite not animated movies or favorite movies in general.
Okay, live action.
So
yes.
What is your favorite?
My favorite movie of all time, and of course part of it's gonna be nostalgia, right? Because like emotion. But okay, I buy the DVDs usually of my favorites. So, my top two, because they're kind of tied right now. I could probably actually make it tied for 3. But my top 2, number 1 will always be Pleasantville. Love that movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's worth a watch. A woman orgasms and a tree catches fire, but it all makes sense. It's amazing.
I mean, it sounds great just with that.
It's such a liberating
Can't get
film.
much better.
It's so cool. It stars Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon. It's such a cool movie.
Ooh, that's gotta be good then.
And no, they're not romantically involved. They are brother and sister in the film. Okay, I love Tobey Maguire, but he could never catch a Reese Witherspoon. It's fine. But Pleasantville and then Baby Driver. I love Baby Driver.
Ooh, that's one you've convinced me I need to see.
I love that movie. It is amazing. I could not stress enough how much I love that movie. And yes, part of it is because everything is done to rhythm. What's the matter with that? But at the same time, it does have a really great story. Like, I do enjoy it. And I love that it's pretty realistic to what possibly could happen to the main character. So I enjoyed that too.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
what about you? What about you?
okay, you already know my all-time favorite is Jurassic Park, of
Yes.
course. Can't beat it. There's dinosaurs. Peak animation. Like people don't bother doing it anymore these days. Like it's stuff made now doesn't look as good as that does because nobody wants to put that much effort into it.
True.
Um, I could talk your off about how great that movie is, but the only movie that's ever tied with it is The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Oh, I do remember you
The one he
talking about
finally
this
got his
movie.
Oscar for. I freaking love that movie. Oh my gosh! Like, I could not explain to you. So you know those, going back to Ghibli, you know those like moments in the movie where it's just like quiet and you're just allowed to sit there and absorb what's happening. You know,
Yes.
like when Chihiro's on the train, for example. Like it's quiet and there's just a moment of calm for you to just exist. You
Right.
know? There's a lot of those moments throughout The Revenant.
Okay.
Amongst various other super cool and interesting things about the movie. I'd like to point out it's about a real person and real events. They only tweaked it slightly to make it more relatable to a current day audience because there's some things that people might not understand.
Okay, that's fair. I did not actually know it was a true story.
It is, yeah. Actually, a good friend of mine, an undergraduate, is her great uncle.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can look up his, yeah, you can look up his name. Hugh Glass. You can look him up. There's a real cute little newspaper article that's gonna come up that pretty much describes the basic plot line.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's so cool. Mhm.
That is pretty freaking cool. Like, what?
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Wow.
Raptor Postman. Oh, okay, this is kind of like the Seahorse Courier. Like, so do I become a raptor? Am I in charge of the raptors?
Am I?
This is,
Okay.
this is like a Jurassic World moment where I'm gonna do a little hand thing.
Okay. So is this the one?
I liked your ladybug, by the way.
Thank you. His name is Albert.
His name's what?
His name is Albert.
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 That's a good one. Albert.
Albert.
Very good name.
Okay. So before we continue and I forget, it is called Dance Rush Stardom. That is what the arcade game is called.
Dance Rush Stardom. Okay.
I posted a video.
Thank you.
It's
Perfect.
amazing.
I'll watch it when we're done.
I want to get so much better at this kind of dancing machine. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
It's like so cool.
And you said there's one in Atlanta at that.
It's
that
at the
place that
round
you're
one,
talking about.
yeah. And
Round one.
but they'll also
That's
do it
so
at anime conventions. It's great.
Okay.
'Cause that's where like Ashlyn, Tristan, and I had tried it, and we were like, this is the hardest thing we've ever freaking done, but it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, and the cool thing about it is instead, I mean, DDR you can kind of manipulate a bit, but this one you can actually freestyle to get to the certain steps. So
That's really cool.
it's so neat. I'm actually gonna look up round one, but I
I'm
will
not sure
say
how well I would do with that.
I was gonna say
My version of dance. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say when I dance, it's mostly like body movements and arms more than like actually stepping. You know.
Yeah.
So like I'm not sure how well I do with freestyling on that to get points.
No, the machine doesn't know. The machine doesn't know if
Yeah.
you freestyle it. But because of the way it tracks your
Oh.
movements, you can just do it to be fancy.
Oh, I see. Like add your own little flavors.
Yeah, it's just
Gotcha.
for you.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Gotcha.
Oh, they have one called Dance Around now? Ooh. I just love it because so many, what was I gonna say? So many of the Asian arcade games are rhythm-based, and I just love that.
Oh, they're so fun. Like the little The little drums one and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think
Those
that's
are fun.
so. Oh yeah, the drums one. That one was so fun.
That's such a classic. Nobody appreciates it nearly enough.
Whoa.
What?
I found something that was kind of interesting. Apparently someone has made a whole website that has every arcade game at every arcade.
Wow.
I've never heard of this
I
before.
wonder how it was.
I don't know, but someone in Reddit directed me, and it's actually a pretty cool website. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Interesting. Wow.
So now I can see exactly what arcade games, but it should definitely have Dance Rush. It's an amazing game. No, not the ones in Tokyo. What do I look like, a Japanese person? No, I don't. Okay, now I have to decide, which I will get married. Sure. I feel like her veil would catch on fire, but it's fine. Hi, Triceratops. Thank you.
You'll look like you're gonna slide off that ladybug now. You're both a little like off center.
Oh, thank you for my gift.
Congratulations!
Great start to our honeymoon.
Yeah, don't spend it all in one place now.
Ooh, it depends on the
Okay,
honeymoon.
can we talk? Speaking of honeymoon, can we discuss or acknowledge? We don't have to have a full discussion. Can we acknowledge the most slept-on, funniest joke, like one-liner in any movie or anything ever? Like, which is in Emperor's New Groove when Pacha and Kuzco are parading as a newlywed couple in that little diner. And she says, "Bless you for coming out in public."
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so subtle, but it's so great.
That is so funny.
Isn't it? Oh my gosh. Like, it's one of those things, like, you don't notice. You're like, oh, okay, but then, like, you think about it, you're like, oh, she gets it.
She gets it.
It's so funny. I've been thinking about that line a lot this week. I don't know why. It just popped in my head. I was like, man, that's a great line.
That's a great.
It's so great.
There's so many. That's why I like rewatching kids' movies and stuff, because like there's so many good lines that'll be like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
Or like they make way more sense now that you're older. You're like,
Yes.
oh, now it makes sense.
Now-
I understand.
Or like sarcasm just like flies way better. No, this can't be El Dorado based on the map. Well, apparently El Dorado is native for Great Big Rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Oh man. I love animation. There is a movie I need to watch now. It's called Cats Don't Dance. And it was an animated movie
I've
that
heard
I
of
saw
it.
when I was really young, but I couldn't remember it for the life of me now that I'm older. So I need to rewatch it now because I
I've
remember
heard
it
that
liking
title.
it. Oh, you have?
I've heard of it. I've definitely not seen it. I can't picture it or anything.
It's
but
free
I've
on
definitely
YouTube.
heard of it. Is it really?
Yes, I'm gonna watch it. It's free on YouTube.
Good to know.
But I was like looking for it, and I was like, I
Okay.
remember what the movie looks like, but I don't remember it. What is living in your garage in the other house? It looked like a creepy.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what that was.
Dang it. I didn't see it. Was it some sort of dinosaur?
No, it just had eyes. It was like a dark cave, and all you could see were the glowing eyes. I don't know what it was. It was very
Sasquatch.
disturbing. Oh, so close. Cats don't dance where you can, not a chance.
I was. Oh my gosh.
We must be
We
so
have great
insane.
taste in media. Oh, for sure. Oh. Okay, speaking of instinct. You I'd have to think really hard to remember his name, but it's a dude that does I see him on YouTube Shorts occasionally when I go on there, but I'm sure he's on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that too. It's a guy who I believe is in the South. He talks about like Chick-fil-A and Publix and stuff. But like his whole thing is he walks into the bathroom with his phone and he goes on like a rant about something, and then he'll like his big gag is like he'll say come here and zoom in
Okay.
and like keep talking. Where was I going with this? Oh, but oh, I think it was him. I might be thinking it might have been somebody else. Anyways, the point of the story is I can't look at things moving at the same time as talking. Give me a second.
You got it. I believe in you.
Oh, in sync. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're back. There was like some like Gen Z kid was talking to like a millennial kid,
Okay.
and like you know the usual banter of like, oh, this was mine originally, blah 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 blah, or whatever the gag was.
Okay.
But then the Gen Z kid pronounced in sync like they spelled it. They said NSYNC.
Oh, yeah.
Do they actually do that, or was that just part of the joke? I'm deeply concerned. Do you know any Gen Zs that might do that?
No. I wouldn't put it past them though.
Okay. Because ever since I saw that, I've just been stuck on, wait, do they actually say that?
Even though I liked NSYNC more than Backstreet Boys, I do not know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should be more in the community.
I liked both. I liked them both for different things. NSYNC was better for dance music, and Backstreet Boys was better for like the soulful, like ballads. You
True.
know? Oh dang.
Of course, it was top middle. Damn. I don't dance. Get out the park. I don't dance. There was what was I watching? Oh, I watched this 2.5-hour YouTube video about the original composer of the Disney jingle. So it was like,
yeah, you sent me that. I've watched some of it.
oh my gosh, it was so funny when he was going
I
over.
watched all of it.
He was going over High School Musical and part of it as a joke, and he was like, who could forget the rivaling debate between Ryan and Chad when Ryan says, yes you can, but Chad, with a strong rebuttal, goes, no, I can't dance. And he's just going through, like, I was like, this is great. I could watch this all day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that guy was really funny. I did not have the patience to watch all of it, but
No,
I enjoyed the part I did see.
He has so many other videos. He's working on another one that's supposed to come out soon. But obviously they take forever to make.
Of course, yeah.
Hell yeah. Give me that money. By the way, we're co-workers now. We're both fire dancers. I'm trying to think of a good company name.
Ooh.
Ash and Ass and Ashes, or maybe like
Asses and ashes.
Ass. Maybe like
Quirkosaurus.
Twerks.
That's low hanging. That's low hanging fruit. Let me think some more.
I'm trying to think like now all I'm thinking of is somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning.
Oh, what a great song.
I know.
Oh, I was all about Sean Kingston when it was super popular. That was Sean Kingston, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I was all about him.
I think
Every song you put out, I was like, oh, you're singing to my soul.
you're. Don't stop, Sean.
Couldn't resist that island accent. Ugh.
I know. That's why I like Shaggy.
Mm-hmm.
I love his voice.
Or like, who sings Temperature?
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. Yeah, he's got a great one too.
He does.
Lots of Seans.
Lots of Sean's in Jamaica.
Good to know.
I'm going Flamingo House.
Ooh. Oh, and you can fish from your balcony? That's nice.
Saves me a lot of time in the day. Oh, well, there it goes.
Oh, you got the devil's money. Did you see that?
Yes.
Sounds so proud.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that song with Sean Kingston did the song with Nicki Minaj. I do like that song.
Which one?
The one that's called Letting Go.
Letting Go.
Where it's hold on, I got this. Oh, where it's like da-dee 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 down down. I'm feeling like you're letting go. Da-dee da-dee da-dee. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that song. Thank you for reminding me.
I love that song.
Adding that one to my Spotify favorites.
I know everybody always remembers he kind of like hit the map when he came out with Beautiful Girls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's such a classic.
You
I sing
make
it
me
myself.
suicidal. Suicidal. Oh, Sean. Where are you now, Sean? Now we have Jason Derulo. We were talking in a Discord server one day, and we were just like, what if every time you walked up to Jason Derulo's grave, it just went, Jason Derulo? We were like, oh, well, at least we know who's buried here.
Oh, man. That's funny. I thought you were gonna say, like, every time he walked into a room, he just announced himself.
Oh, probably. Probably.
Like,
Oh.
can you imagine, like you're like hanging out with him, like in your apartment or whatever, and then like you watch him walk into the bathroom and close the door, then you hear Jason Derulo.
Derulo. Oh my gosh. Alright, come on, baby.
What a goober!
He is a goober.
Come on, big money.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
Alright, let's see if she makes
So
it.
that's why I like the pension, because you should get something.
That is true. I just like trying to complete my challenges and get collectibles.
Oh, that's fair.
Alright. Alright.
Hey, money bags.
Oh, well, if you got crowns, this might set you up then.
It's gonna be close. I think you might edge me out though. You're still a little too far ahead.
Okay, so we're tied 2 for 2. See?
Nice.
We're equals. Hold on, let me see if I have any collectibles. Oh, I'm so close to getting a new car. Dang it. Oh, I'm so close to a new clothing piece. Ugh. So close. Did I already complete one? No, I think I completed one for Fairy Tale Kingdom. Yeah, that's how I got the Ladybug. I completed the Fairy Tale Kingdom one. Damn. I'm getting so close. Okay, no, I have to do Age of Giants.
That's how they get you. Frozen Lands, I've got a whole bunch that are like 2 pieces away.
Oh, dang, we should have done that one to see if you get any. 'Cause they're really cute
We can
little
do that
pieces.
next. I got a couple Sandy Shores as well.
It's gonna be a minute before I have any for Under the Sea and stuff.
Yeah, Sandy Shores and Frozen Lands I'm closest on, but that's still 2 pieces away on a couple things. I'm not super close on anything.
Yeah, that's why I try to think, because like I think the only things that matter are like attributes, winning, growing your family, and then traveling spaces. Oh, and buying houses. So I always try to buy a house every time, and then I always try to like get married or like get a dog and a cat. That's just because I'm just very curious what pieces there are.
Oh, me too. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for chilling with us on this lovely Sunday evening. I hope everyone has a great start to their week and a great end to their weekend.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
All right. Good night, stream.